homestead. Hi, my name is Shannon, and welcome to my homestead. Hi, family. How are you? Well, today it is nasty and it's raining and it's gloomy and again. But we have it rained all night last night and it's going to rain all day today. So there's no getting outside. That's actually a blessing because Saturday my neighbor came and brought me some peaches, a whole box of peaches, and my grandkids and I got out there and we harvested a bunch of celery. So now I really need to be disciplined and not be outside in the garden, but be in here preserving. So today we are going to make peaches and syrup. I was tossed between the peaches and pie filling or peaches and syrup. But I thought, well, the peaches and syrup, I could put in a peach cobbler or I can just eat them out of the jar. So they have a dual purpose, where if I did the peach pie filling, which is very yummy in the pie, or the cobbler, I use it for cobbler. We're more cobbler people than peach pie people. Say that 3 times. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to be in here in the kitchen. We're going to enjoy listening to a podcast while we are actually listening to audio Bible. Let the Bible talk, like I'm going to listen to the Bible and let it read to me as I'm in here. And then I'll probably, after a few chapters, I'll probably get my worship music on, and me and God and the peaches and celery and you too, because you're here with me, are just going to come in and we're just going to have a good time in the Lord in the kitchen. All right, let's get started. These peaches are very pretty and they smell so good. I don't know why I'm handing it to you. It's like, you want some? But they smell so good. But it's a small box. It's not, I say it's probably a bushel. It don't say. But anyway, but we're going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel these. I know you can put them in hot water. You can put them in hot water and they'll peel right off. That has never worked for me. I have tried it. I'm just faster at peeling them, so I'm going to peel them, get all the flesh off of the, or the fruit, whatever you want to call it, off of the seed, and then I got my lemon juice water in here. That's going to keep them from browning. I have my pot back here ready to go. So after I get them all done, I'm going to weigh them and see how much they weigh. And I'm using the recipe out of the Ball Home Preserving, and I'll try to link this book down below. That way you can, on Amazon, because that's where I got it from. But anyways, and this is one of my go-to books. I really, really like it. This has been, it's new and updated. I have another Ball canning book, and this is my favorite. And I use it. It's got a lot of the fruit, the vegetables, and then it has like meals in the back. So yeah, we use a lot of it. I use this a lot. So, but it has like the fruits and the syrup. And so I'm going to go by this chart. It said that peaches have a lot of air, because you can raw pack it or you can hot pack it. Raw packing is where you just put the fruit raw in the jar. You just put it in here without cooking it, and you pour the syrup over top of it, or you pour your water over top of it. I do a lot of raw packing on a lot of things, but it said that peaches was they have a lot of air in them, and so they are actually a whole lot better if you hot pack them, which means that I'm going to put them in the pot with the sugar water, the syrup, making the syrup. So while the syrup is cooking, you are heating up your peaches. And so that's probably how I will do it. I'd rather do it be a whole lot quicker, and I would rather do the raw method, and it says you can do that with the peaches, but the peaches will float up to the top, and then you may get brown peaches. So I mean, it's raining, so let's just take the extra step. So if you see, I started with the lemon water and lemon juice water, and that's the way to keep it from browning. But the thing is that some of these are barely ripe, and some of these I think they must have fell off the tree or something, but they're very juicy, and I'm losing a lot of juice, and I don't want to lose that peach juice. I want that peach juice in my syrup. So I just went ahead and I'm just going to start going ahead and doing it in my pan. I'm just going to have to work a little quickly to keep it from browning, but I don't think it's not a lot, so I don't think it's going to take me that long anyway. So we are going to change plans. So I've got my peaches all done, all in here. Now I'm going to weigh them. And yes, I forgot to weigh the pot before I done, but I'm pretty sure it's like 2 pounds, 2 or 3 pounds. So, alright, so I got my scale. I'm weighing my peaches. So right now it says, let me go back. It is 13 pounds and 14 ounces. But because I know this pot is, probably 2 pounds because I didn't weigh it first. So I know that I probably got about 11 or 12 pounds of peaches, which is good because the recipe calls for 8 to 12 pounds. Okay, so we're just going to let this go. We're going to let it warm up. I thought you were supposed to do it in the syrup. I read wrong. So now I'm just going to get another pan. Okay, so it says that when you hot pack, you need medium to heavy syrup. I'd rather not have the medium to heavy syrup, but because I'm doing this the way it's supposed to, so I'm going to do the medium. And the medium says 3 1/4 cup of sugar to 5 cups of water, and it yields 7 cups. I'm going to say, because I'm going to do these in pints, and so I'm going to say, and I may pull some out for peach ice cream. But anyway, so I think one batch will do it, but I'm going to go ahead and double it just in case, because you always could save the syrup for something else. So when I double it, it'll be 6 1/2 cups of sugar, and I'm using So I am using organic cane sugar. That's what we buy. It has a brown, a brownish color to it. It's not white. We don't do nothing that's the white sugar wise. So, all right. So 6 1/2 cups, and then we are going to use. Then that would be 10 cups of water. So let's get that. Put the lid on this. I'll get this measuring cup out. Put the lid on this because raining again. Because we have a new little critter on the homestead that got dropped off on us. Are you the person that people drop animals off on at you? Because it seems like that's being my philosophy, or that's our thing right now. But anyway, somebody dropped a little black kitten off at our house, and so me being the good steward that I want to be, because I feel like I answer to God on all the things I do, food, my growth, my garden, my animals, I want to, even my chickens, that my meat birds, y'all, they're like, Shannon, it's just meat birds. No, God granted me and blessed me with these, so I'm going to take care of them, because I feel like I will have to answer to Him how I treated His creation and how I treated Him. That may be far-fetched for some of y'all, but that's my conviction. We all have our conviction. We work out our salvation with fear and trembling. I work out my salvation with fear and trembling, and you work out your salvation with fear and trembling. But, you know, so I take it seriously, and I was convicted of how I treated animals and the land, even the land and the vegetables and the fruit that God has provided for me. Like, you know, even those peaches were not my peaches, because my peach tree, they're like this big, and I don't know if they're going to make it or not. But anyways, you know, I just want to be good stewards of what I got. So when God blesses me with food, I want to make sure I use all of it, and I want to use it and use all of it, and to use it for nourishment to our bodies. You know, some of the things I'm like, I don't like wasting food. I don't like throwing food out. I try to be good, because I know that is a blessing from God. You know, he says I'll never go hungry. He'll feed me. And it may not be steaks every night. It may be bologna and hot dogs. But, you know, I'm just saying, I mean, more like it's going to be broccoli or cauliflower, or, you know, onions, because we have a lot of onions and potatoes. But, you know, the thing is that God provides, and he provided that food. He provided me with the wisdom and knowledge to grow the food, and he provided me with the land and the ability to do it. And who am I to say, well, I don't want that, or that's not good enough? Because I'm just saying that, God, your blessing's not good enough for me. Or, God, I don't want the food that you provided. And I'm not that way, because I know it is a blessing, and it is a treat that he has blessed me with. And I know that when I go out there and I pick that tomato off the vine, I don't even know why I'm tearing up, but I know when I pick that tomato off the vine, that's God providing for us. And that's God providing food to nourish my family. And you know, and it's just in my body. And it's just, you know, I feel like it's just a miracle. It's just a blessing. And so even the little cat that is a nuisance to us. And oh, by the way, I'm highly allergic to cats. So I'm highly allergic to that cat. And I am taking, it just hit the camera. And I'm taking a lot of herbal histamines because of this cat. But I'm still going to be a good steward to that cat. And I'm still going to take care of that cat. So that's my little soapbox that I got on. But anyway, so we're letting these warm up. I'm going to go get my 10 cups of water, and we're going to get this turned on and turn into syrup. So because this is going to be a hot pack, or more like a warm pack, it's going to be what they consider hot pack. I'm going to go ahead and get my jars. I got my pint jars over there. I'm going to go ahead and get my canner, and I'm going to fill it up with the hottest water, because my 2 caps are busy right now, so I don't have a place to put the canner. So I'm going to water bath these. So I'm just going to go ahead and get them in the very hottest water that I got, and our tap water is very, very, very hot. So I'm going to go get that started and get that put in the get them put in that way they can be getting sterilized and really warm. I got my jars soaking in water. It's very hot water. I'm just going to put the lid on it, and then we're going to come back over here. I'm by myself today, so I have to pack you around, but that's okay. This is more of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing more vlogging. So this is getting warm. We're just letting the sugar melt. That's all we're doing, just getting that sugar dissolved and making it syrup. So while this is all doing its thing, we're going to get our station ready, and we're going to get our jars. So we're going to get our jar lids, our seals, and get our towel down and all that. so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our peaches in the jars. Okay, so I got them all filled, and actually, one would probably have done it. One sugar recipe, I probably didn't have to, I know I didn't have to, with what I had, I didn't have to double it, but you never know. If I had put these in quart jars, I probably would have, because if I had put, the same amount of peaches in it. This is going to be some very peachy peach syrup. But when you make a peach cobbler, isn't that kind of what you want? Alright, so I'm wiping them down with vinegar water. It's just vinegar, not vinegar water. Can you tell I'm tired? Alright, so I'm just wiping them down with vinegar, just cleaning the rims, especially because it is sticky syrup. I'm just going to wipe them down. Get them all good and clean, because all this work, we want it to be sealed. This will make a great peach cobbler, make great peach ice cream. Put it in with your homemade ice cream. Just dump the whole thing in, whole jar in, depending on what size your ice cream freezer is. Or peach cobbler, peach pie, just eat it out of the jar. I'm using Superb lids. I'm not affiliated with them, but if they ever want to reach out and affiliate with me, I will, because I have used all kinds of lids, and these are the best ones I have used, and I will not go back. And it's a plus that my Amish store carries them. Alright, so when you do a Superb, the key to it is 2-finger tight. You want it 2-finger tight. And a lot of people have trouble with the Superb because they tighten it, but they tighten it too tight. You want it on there, but you just want to make it's 2-finger tight. That would be the sugar that I spilled boiling. I don't know about you, but I'm sticky. Well, we're going to let that come to a boil. Let it boil for 30 minutes, and then let it turn the heat off, take the lid off, and let it rest for about 5-10 minutes, and take them out of the canner and let them sit for 24 hours. That's easy peasy. The hardest part of peaches is peeling and dicing them. That was the hardest part.